Here we are with Irish Lightning and Dean Byrne. Dean, how are you doing?
Good, mate, yeah.
Yeah?
Good to talk to you. Always good to talk to me, mate, Len.
Listen, we haven't seen you in a while now, and you've been back a year from America. We've had two relatively low key shows in Ireland. What's been happening with you?
Yeah, well, yeah, we came back from America, and my plan was to get up my record and that, and have a couple of shows in Ireland, get the home fans a couple of fights from Irish Lightning because they haven't seen what I can do. You know, I've been in America all that time, and my plan was to build up the record, have a couple of fights, and build a good fan base in Ireland. But I was mainly I was in talks with Warren and hoping to sign with Warren. You know, hoping to lock up a deal with Warren.
So that's why you were coming home, re-establish yourself over here, and find a promoter.
Yeah.
Was there many promoters that you were interested in or how many we were talking to, or what was the story
there?
there?
Was a couple of promoters that was interested, but my main one was Warren, mainly after seeing what he did with Amir Khan and Ricky Bones and guys like that. You know what I mean? Having been inspired by Khan in America, I was thinking Warren could do what he did for them with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, is there any sign of a contract? What's happening on that side? Is anything formally in place?
Well, yeah, we negotiated and we done the deal, and the contract should be sent back, and I'm signing it this week and locked up, and I'm gonna be fighting in the O2 in May. Place called May 21st in London, which is gonna be a big venue with Degal and Groves and Nathan Cleverly topping the bill. You know, so it's an action-packed show, and I'm hoping to be on that and show everybody what Irish Lightning is all about, you know.
So that's a massive opportunity for you in front of a really big crowd, pay-per-view audience. Hopefully you'll get a look in on that and a half decent opponent to show your skills.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that's been mentioned for that?
Well, no one's been mentioned as yet, but
So it's early days on that front.
It's early days. I got 6 weeks and 4 days. Just back in the gym now. Today I had a week off. Had a little cut on my eye, but I was going grand. The last couple of weeks, everything was going around, feeling on form and ready to fight, you know. And just had a minor setback and a little nick over the eye, which is healing nicely, and should be back in the ring in a week or so, and then getting ready for this fight coming May 24th, you know.
Yeah. So this contract, what do you hope to get out of this contract with Frank Warren?
Well, the first two fights is first fight is an 8-pounder. And hopefully, like you said, we can get on Sky and they pick up a bit of TV time so everybody can see what I'm made of. And then an Irish title was talked about as well, so that'd be a belt I'd like to pick up as well. You know what I mean? After being to Australia and picking up the national belt over there, I'd like to pick it up in my own country before I move on to bigger and better things, you know.
So you're up in Manchester now, you're in Arnie's gym. How is it going for you in Arnie's gym?
Oh, it's going great, I'm getting quality sparring. I was in last 2 weeks ago, I was in with Frankie Gavin, one of Frank Warren's prospects as well, and Matthew Hall, been in there having great spars with him, Ronnie Heffron. It's been really going great, and I'm getting great work, and like I said, I'm starting to feel on form, you know.
So you just have to mention Frankie Gavin there, and also you've signed your contract with Frank Warren, and you're looking for an Irish title. There seems to be a little bit of a conflict of interest there because Frankie Gavin holds that title. Do you see yourself fighting your fellow gym mate?
Well, I'm sparring and we're probably going to do about 1,000 rounds in the next year while we're here, but I can't see that happening just yet, you know. As we're both with the same trainer and manager and promoter, and Frankie's moving on to a Commonwealth title, so he'll be vacating the Irish title, so I'll just take that because I'm #1 in Ireland anyway, you know.
Yeah. So listen, you're in Manchester, but you've been over at the wild card. There was another fighter over there at the wild card with you at the same time, Amir Khan. He's over in Manchester in the next couple of weeks. He's fighting a guy you know a little bit about as well, Paul McCluskey. How do you see that fight going?
Yeah, it's a great fight. Paul McCluskey is a good fighter. I've only been watching him recently as he is fighting Amir. You know, I've been watching him, and he looks good. He looks slick, and he throws punches from all different angles, and he has a bit of pop there behind his punches, so it's going to be a good fight, and he's hungry. He's 21-0 with the European title, so it's going to be a really good test for him and also for Amir, because you know, it's like his first shot. He's been looking for this shot like his whole life, his dream. So Amir Khan done it a couple of years ago, like when he was fighting Kotelnik, and that's the way it's looking. Like it's one of those shows where anything can happen, and both fighters have to be on their game on the night, and whoever does it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also on that undercard is Andy Murray versus Desi Higginson. Yeah. So you know a little bit about Desi as well.
Yeah. I sparred with Desi last week. He was actually the one that cut me eye. He headbutted me in the 5th round, like, and it was going good. Look, I haven't seen much of Andy Murray, but he is a good fighter, and he's very busy. And that'll be a good fight also.
Alright, so back finally on yourself thing, you know, you potentially got this Irish title coming up. You're with one of the best promoters in the UK as well. Is this really what you wanted? This the reason you came home? Is it all starting to come together? Because you know, you were out of the eyes of a lot of people for a long time.
Yeah, now it is like my move was to come back and be closer to my son, you know, and Warren was always a plan, you know what I mean? I knew Warren, like, he done amazing things for like all the top fighters like in the game today. So I'm thinking Warren could do exactly the same thing for Irish Light, you know what I mean? And I can get up there and hopefully make my dream come true, you know.
Right, so we've a lot more to look forward to in the next year or two.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's only the start now, like, you know what I mean? May 21st, that's only the start. There's a big plan there that I have anyway, and I'm sure after these 2 fights, Warren will have a bigger plan.
Alright, listen, thanks very much for talking to us anyway.
Thanks very much.